Could never stop. A dreamer with the fever to be great was all I ever want, was all I ever wanted. A fighter with the fever for the fame was all I ever want, was all I ever wanted. Got me singing like bang bang, bang bang, bang bang. This fire's a weapon. Bang bang, bang bang, bang bang. Won't stop till we're legends.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Richard G. Mayer, and you are locked in for HKW Wednesday night right here on YouTube. We are just days away from the biggest party of the summer, HKW Heatwave. And we have a huge six-man tag for your main event here tonight. And coming up at HKW Heatwave, we are certainly anticipating that Apocalypse in a Cell, Apocalypse Championship match, all going to take place inside the confines of the Hell in a Cell. We have heard rumblings from all throughout the HKW nation of wrestlers who already plan on entering that colossal event, such as Dylan Bradford, Kyle Williams, the Apocalypse, Michael James, and of course, the man stepping off the motorcycle at ringside. He is the HKW Apocalypse Champion, the Outlaw. One has to assume the Outlaw very much looking forward to the opportunity to get his hands on Michael James. James, the former Apocalypse champion, and has been making waves all throughout the HKW. Tonight, though, Outlaw going to take on Dylan Bradford. Dylan, like so many others, letting everyone know he intends to enter the Apocalypse in a Cell. Dylan, a former multi-time tag team champion, former multi-time Apocalypse champion. He knows what it means to carry that gold over his shoulder, and he also knows what it's going to take to win the HKW Apocalypse Championship. And here we go, Dylan Bradford going to start things off with a big vertical suplex, taking down the Apocalypse Champion, the one-man army, the Outlaw. And still to come here tonight, all 6 men that will be entering the Elimination Chamber at HKW Heatwave, contesting for the HKW Internet Championship, will be in action here tonight in a pair of triple threat matches. As I mentioned, big 6-man tag team main event scheduled for later tonight, as Xander Shaw and the Brewington brothers of the Cash Corporation going to take on Evan Jones in the Archangel, the Standards of Greatness, alongside the HKW World Heavyweight Champion Chris Chaos All that still to come in our main event here tonight. Dylan Bradford coming up a little bit short on the timing there, tossing Outlaw off the ropes. He says he doesn't care as he gets the Outlaw around the throat. And this match so far has been almost all Dylan Bradford. Bradford would certainly love to have a win over the HKW Apocalypse Champion heading in to Heatwave. And just to be clear here, this is an Apocalypse rules match. That means falls do count anywhere. And of course, all weapons 100% legal. And speaking of weapons, Dylan grabbing a chair from underneath the ring, but Outlaw fighting it out of his hands and now knocking down Bradford with a lariat, following up with a series of kicks to the lower extremities. Snapmare takeover now, and a chop to the back of Bradford, a kick to the front. And here comes Outlaw off the ropes, and Bradford getting up on the ropes there. Outlaw not able to connect with the elbow. Bradford is able to connect with his elbow, though, into the face of the Outlaw. Outlaw down. Here's a cover. Dead center of the ring. And a kick out by the HKW Apocalypse Champion. Outlaw now being tossed down to the floor. Dylan Bradford going to give chase. And falls do count anywhere. We do mean anywhere, of course. Bradford with big right hands now to the face of the one-man army. And the Outlaw feeling the sting of Dylan Bradford. And the mist into the face. Mist now into the face of the Outlaw. And this one heading out into the fans here. Bradford backing up the Outlaw with big right hands, following up with a headbutt. Dylan Bradford getting the better of the HKW Apocalypse Champion here. And here's a cover down amongst the fans, two and only two. Outlaw getting the shoulder up here in the middle of the arena. And this is just the kind of craziness that you can expect this Sunday inside of Apocalypse in a Cell. Dylan Bradford, oh, and a huge power slam to the Outlaw through the table. Cover once again by Bradford. 2, 3, that's going to do it. Dylan Bradford picking up a big win here over the Outlaw on HKW Wednesday night. Very impressive. Very impressive match here by Dylan Bradford. And that kind of momentum is going to be huge heading into Apocalypse in a Cell this Sunday. We could very easily be looking at the new HKW Apocalypse Champion in Dylan Bradford. Wow, what a power slam through that table. Absolutely incredible here tonight. Congratulations going out to Dylan Bradford. And make sure to slam down on that subscribe button because we got more HKW Wednesday night action still to come. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have singles action, and coming from the island of Japan, he is the White Tiger himself, Taka Hawaii Taga. And what is this? Oh, well, that is Adam Duke. Adam Duke, two-time KZW champion. We haven't seen Duke in almost a month here, and I don't know what he's doing out here, coming out and attacking Taka Hawaii Taga for no conceivable reason that I can see. What is this all about? Adam Duke just having his way with Taka Hawaii Taga here. Absolutely disgusting. And now Duke coming down here to the ring. We were supposed to be getting a singles contest between Sid and Taka Hawaii Taga tonight. And instead, we're having to put up with this.
I am so tired of this crap. 2 months of coming to arenas over and over for what? Find out that I'm not on the card again? Find out I'm being held back by HKW management because I don't fit the mold of a typical superstar. Because I'm too stiff in the ring. These pathetic weaklings can't take it. Because I don't sign little autographs for stupid little children. Well, as far as I've seen lately, there is one man around here who's been doing the right thing. And that's Michael James. So James, I know you got Splinter watching your back now. You got another ally right here.
Adam Duke calling out Michael James. And it looks like James is going to answer. What in the hell is going on here on HKW Wednesday night?
Got some guts. I like that. Welcome.
Last week on HKW Wednesday night, the nation was rocked when we had the return of Quintessential, the former general manager of HKW. And we found out that he could very well become the general manager here again come Heatwave, because he will be going one-on-one with the current general manager, Donald Cash, the head of the Cash Corporation. On her way to the ring, Devin Victoria. Devin has been on a hot streak as of late, and as a result, Quintessential has appealed to the HKW Board of Directors, and if Devin Victoria can come away with a victory here tonight, come HKW Heatwave, she will be added to the HKW Women's Championship match. And on her way to the ring, escorted by Stacy Starr and Libby Shea of the Valkyries, she is the HKW Women's Champion, April Mead. ever since these Valkyries have come together. They have been the most dominant force we've ever seen in the HKW women's division. And with the gold around April Mead's waist, you can be sure that the ladies of Valhalla have no intention of letting it go anywhere anytime soon. Devin needs to focus tonight not on Heatwave, not on the HKW Women's Championship, but solely this match. April Mead, dangerous in the ring to say the very least, and Devin slipping out the back quickly on April and rolling her up. Here's a pinfall attempt, and April quickly kicking out. Impressive start here by the Rainbow Warrior, Devin Victoria. April trying to come in again, and once again the speed of Devin Victoria catching April off guard. And now Devin looking to follow up. Series of forearm shots to the head of April. Now the women's champion sent into the corner. Monkey flip coming out. Devin heading up to the top rope and dropping the elbow onto the HKW women's champion. Devin has certainly looked impressive for the past several weeks, but I think she may be stunning April Mead here. And April now slipping behind and grabbing a hold of Devin, dropping her down with the backdrop. There is a reason that April Mead is the HKW Women's Champion. A good amount of skill, ring awareness, technical know-how, and of course, a mean streak that has only been encouraged ever since aligning herself with Libby Shea and Stacy Starr of the Valkyries. Devin rolling out to the floor. April, drop kick coming off the top rope to Devin Victoria. Devin kicking April in the knee and bringing her down with a cross body splash. Nice moves once again by Devin Victoria. And Devin now with the backbreaker on April and stretching her across the knee for good measure. Devin diving back in the ring. April doing her best to recover. And now April heading back in the ring herself. Devin knee to the gut, following up with the bridging German suplex. Stacy Starr distracting the attention of Devin Victoria, and now Devin is down as April wipes her boots in disrespect for the Rainbow Warrior, who would even dare challenge her title reign coming up at HKW Heatwave. That's certainly what Devin Victoria hopes to earn a chance to do here tonight. April into the ropes. And Devin Victoria tossing April up and catching her with the knee. And Stacy Starr gonna pull our official out of here. Devin Victoria very easily could have earned her way to Heatwave right there if it weren't for the antics of the Valkyries, specifically Stacy Starr at ringside. April now fighting her way up onto the shoulders of Devin, and a head scissor takeover brings Devin down. April follows it up with a beautiful snap suplex. And boy, she has some snap on it. Stacy Starr now going to toss the chair into the ring. These numbers games are not looking good for Devin Victoria, who just caught April. April grabbing the head of Devin and vertical suplex to the Rainbow Warrior. Covered now by April. 1. And a quick kick out by Devin after a long 1 count. This is the fire and tenacity that we've always known that the Rainbow Warrior has inside her heart. And tonight is her opportunity to move 1 step closer to the HKW Women's Championship. I think for obvious reasons, April Meade does not want to let that happen. She has Devin up now and bringing her down hard. Right in the center of the ring. That was half a Death Valley driver, half a Falcon Arrow, and 100% painful there. Oh! And Devin drilled face first into the mat. Curb stomp by April. Here's a cover. And Devin gets the shoulder up at 2. April Meade insisting that was indeed a 3 count as she begins to inflict significant damage here to Devin Victoria. Things were looking so good for the Rainbow Warrior moments ago. Wait. Jawbreaker there by Devin Victoria and a German suplex. Bridging pin attempt, and once again Stacy Starr up here on the apron getting involved. And Devin with a big shot to the side of the head of April. Crucifix, pin attempt, no go. As Devin fights her way out of it, or excuse me, April fights her way out of it and then gets the boot up into the face of Devin Victoria. And Devin quickly getting back to her feet just in time to get tossed into the corner by April. Devin catching April with the arm drag, and now it's Devin. A pair of clotheslines and a big drop kick to the face of April Meade. Devin Victoria, a 3rd German suplex. And now Devin has April tossing her into the ropes. Head scissor takeover. April will not stay down, fighting back to her feet here. Rainbow shot! Rainbow shot by Devin Victoria to April Meade, and here's the cover. And this could do it. Devin could be heading to HKW Heatwave 2. No! Only 2 for Devin Victoria. And I really thought she had it there with the rainbow shot on April Meade. Wisely Devin not gonna quit. April kicking her foot up into the temple of Devin. And Devin with the reversal sends April down to the floor. Devin up on the top rope and missing the elbow drop. High risk, not coming even close there. Tossing April back into the ring. Stacy Starr trying to grab hold of Devin Victoria, but Devin getting out of Stacy's grip in the nick of time, and now heading back up to the top rope once again. This time, the elbow lands its mark right in the center of the back of April Meade. Devin, snap suplex now. And both of these ladies are down. They have put so much into this matchup. Devin just crawling into the pinfall attempt here. 1, 2, and only 2. What a long near fall count. And now Libby Shea taking her opportunity here to distract Devin Victoria and give April Meade the advantage. Reverse DDT bringing down Devin Victoria. And another curb stomp to the head of Devin Victoria from April Meade. Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3, and April Meade putting away Devin Victoria. That's going to do it. It was an excellent effort by the Rainbow Warrior here tonight. April Meade picking up the victory and breaking the dreams of Devin Victoria. And that means it is 100% for certain. At HKW Heatwave, April will face Grace Williams one-on-one for the HKW Women's Championship. And you can bet that Devin is hoping that Grace has more luck than she had here tonight. Valkyries definitely doing their part to make sure that the gold stays around the waist of April Meade. HKW Internet Championship will be on the line inside of the Elimination Chamber at HKW Heatwave. And here tonight we have not one but 2 triple threat matches. All 6 men that will be inside that Elimination Chamber will be in action here tonight. And coming down to the ring first, he is the All-American Badass, Jeff Lawless. Lawless, a former HKW Internet Champion in his own right. Here tonight, going to take on the Dark Clown Tristan and the undefeated Money Man himself, Tyrell Jackson. And speaking of Tyrell Jackson, we had a huge announcement on our Facebook over the weekend. We found out that this Friday in our main event, the future Cameron Logan Line Hunter will get his wish. He's going to take on Tyrell Jackson one-on-one and looks to break that undefeated streak that Tyrell has amassed, currently at 26-0, and tonight Tyrell could make that 27. He has been beyond impressive ever since his debut here in the HKW, dominating over some of the biggest names in the industry. And it is safe to say that Tyrell Jackson is the odds-on favorite to win the Elimination Chamber. This Sunday, HKW Heatwave. Heading to the ring next, he is, well, I think it's safe to call him the wild card come Sunday inside the Elimination Chamber, Tristan. The maniacal maniac with green dreads and clown face paint dancing his way to the ring. Do not be fooled by the smile that is always plastered across his face. Tristan, one of the most dangerous superstars in the HKW. Former untouchable, multiple time tag team Apocalypse, and a former internet champion as well. You can be sure that Andre Splinter, Cameron Logan Lionhunter, and Kareem Adams are keeping a close eye on this one. Tristan quickly ducking out of the ring and going to allow Jeff Lawless to begin absorbing a beating from the money man, Terrell Jackson. And now Tristan trying to sneak up on Terrell, but Terrell going to have none other. Belly-to-belly suplex by Terrell Jackson. And from the opening bell, this one has been all Terrell. Wow, what a suplex there by Jackson. Tossing Tristan high overhead. And now Tristan with a forearm into the face of Jackson. Lawless coming up behind and leveling Terrell. And that is just what these guys are going to have to do if they want to be successful tonight, as well as inside the Elimination Chamber. Tristan getting the leg caught by Terrell, and now the money back to his feet, but the All-American Badass going to try and lay him out. And nice reversal there by Lawless brings Terrell down to his back. Big elbow by the All-American Badass Tristan, trying to get his way back into the ring as Jeff Lawless takes control here on the Money Man. Terrell Jackson deadlifted there by Lawless, but Tristan gonna sneak up behind and belly back suplex takes down Jackson, who is down and out on the outside, and now it's Tristan's turn to take an advantage on Lawless. Has him posted up on his shoulders and snake eyes, bringing down Jeff Lawless in the corner. Terrell Jackson sneaking up behind the clown and a German suplex. Brings down Tristan. Tristan, nice reversal there. And a Northern Lights suplex of his own. Finds Jackson on his back. It's almost hard to believe the technical prowess that Tristan has. But he's actually quite talented. And what a move there by Jeff Lawless. And Lawless getting caught by Terrell. German suplex into the bridge. And Lawless just barely rolling out of the pinfall attempt by Terrell Jackson. Moneymaker! Moneymaker delivered to Jeff Lawless from Terrell Jackson. Jackson gonna toss Tristan out of the ring, and now here's a cover dead center of the ring on Lawless. And Lawless once again kicking that shoulder off the mat. And now catching Tyrell and taking him overhead, half full Nelson German suplex by the All-American Badass. Tristan back into the ring. And Tristan getting taken down into the knee of Lawless. And now Lawless grabbing a hold of Jackson. And he has him up. AK-47 to Terrell Jackson. Here's a cover. 1, 2. And Jackson gets the shoulder up at 2. But it was definitely a long 2 count there for Terrell Jackson at the hands of the All-American Badass, who comes up short on the clothesline and gets caught with the suplex from the Money Man. Tristan coming up behind Jackson now. Jackson into the corner. No, fights out with the elbow. Big kick to the gut on Tristan, and pump handle slam, bringing the Clown down center of the ring. Here's a cover. 1, 2, and this time it's Tristan fighting out of the pin attempt from Jackson. Jackson not slowing the assault double underhook suplex there. Tristan into the corner. Jackson gonna stack him up. What does Jackson have planned here? Fall away slam coming off the top rope. Tristan is down and things are not looking good for anyone outside of the Cash Corporation at this moment. Jeff Lawless observing another one of those brutal German suplexes from Jackson. As Jackson is sent down to the floor, as Lawless is sent down to the floor, Jackson stalking the Clown, and a moneymaker delivered to the head of Tristan now. That inverted pile driver of Terrell Jackson's one of the most dangerous moves in the HKW. And remarkably, it is Tristan kicking out at 2, and that seems to just ignited a fire in Terrell Jackson. Brutal shots to the back of Tristan. Tristan might need Lawless to come in here just to save him. Lawless grabbing a hold of the baseball bat, bringing up the real good point. This is no disqualification here. And Terrell back to his feet, gonna run over Lawless with the clothesline. Terrell Jackson, back body drop there to Lawless. And following it up with the sidewalk slam. Tristan being joined on the floor by Lawless as Terrell Jackson continues this onslaught here. And now Tristan getting clotheslined, and this can't be good for anybody. The Money Man, Terrell Jackson, grabbing a hold of that baseball bat that Lawless decided to introduce here. Lawless being put down hard. Tristan coming back into the ring to meet Terrell Jackson. And getting leapfrogged, followed by the clothesline. Terrell talking some trash to the Clown, and now Moneymaker. Another Moneymaker to Tristan. Jeff Lawless is down on the outside, and that's gonna do it. Terrell Jackson pushes that undefeated streak a little bit higher. But will that be the end come Friday when he takes on Cameron Logan, Lion Hunter? Only time will tell. Nevertheless, it is certain that he is the favorite heading into the Elimination Chamber. That cannot be denied. Your winner here tonight, the undefeated Terrell Jackson. When you think of the HKW Apocalypse Championship, hard not to be synonymous with the man heading out to the ring next. He was the very first Apocalypse champion and looks to regain that title this Sunday inside of Apocalypse in a Cell at HKW Heatwave. He is the Apocalypse. One can only imagine what the Apocalypse has in store this Sunday. And there's Michael James. James is supposed to be Apocalypse's opponent tonight. I think Apocalypse just realized that he has been joined by James here, and James laying out the Apocalypse. And this is just what we would expect from Michael James. And maybe this is what we should be expecting out of the men who have started to align themselves with James and his era of violence here. Andre Splinter, and then we saw earlier tonight Adam Duke joining up with James as one of his new disciples. And one would think with the way that these rookies have been attacking the veterans of the HKW. Whoa, what a move there by James, flipping down off the shoulders of Apocalypse. That certainly was impressive. One would have to say that the way that these guys go after the veterans of the HKW, that they are signing their own death warrants, a virtual death club, if you will. But if you listen to what Michael James preaches to his disciples here, you would know that they only signify the death of anyone that comes across their path. Michael James over the top rope, Apocalypse just getting out of the way, mere inches there to avoid the shot from Michael James. And now it's the Apocalypse taking the shot into the chest of James. Apocalypse going to drop the elbow into James. But James back to his feet, and a Hurricanrana, taking the Apocalypse head over heels before sending that head straight into the ring post. James up to the top rope and down to the floor with a vicious looking elbow drop into the chest of the Apocalypse. James with the Apocalypse up now and bring him down into that foot to the side of the temple. Another shot to the temple there by Michael James. This point, win, lose, or draw. The Apocalypse can pretty much be guaranteed he's going to walk out of here with a migraine, the way that Michael James has targeted the head of the Apocalypse. Now Apocalypse being brought out of the corner, neck breaker from Michael James to the Apocalypse. James looking for the super kick, gets blocked there by the Apocalypse, but he recocks, lands the second one, and now Apocalypse finds himself in the corner. And what does James have planned here? James going to toss Apocalypse down to the floor, and a drop kick into the chest of the Apocalypse. Hard to deny the results that Michael James and Andre Splinter have been putting up here. Now James flinging himself over the top rope and coming crashing down onto the Apocalypse. Apocalypse avoiding the shot from James and dropping James. Knees into the nose of James. Desperation shot there by the Apocalypse. Apocalypse diving into the arms of James, getting caught and slammed down. Michael James just cutting off whatever the Apocalypse had planned. James up on the top rope. Twisting splash onto the Apocalypse into a cover. 2, and Apocalypse getting the shoulder up at 2.5. And James knocks the Apocalypse down to the floor once more. And I have to say, this kind of makes some sense, as Michael James certainly seems to be more comfortable outside of the ring. Really anywhere that he can inflict more damage to his opponents. Referees count up to 5 as James tosses Apocalypse back into the ring. Shot from James, and a ripcord there to the face of the Apocalypse. 2, and Apocalypse gets the shoulder up at 2. What a fantastic effort being put forth by the Apocalypse, as James flipping senton. Now up into the corner, and whoa! What a move there by Michael James. 2. And this time just pulling the Apocalypse head off the canvas. And we have seen this out of Michael James before. We know the vicious streak of Michael James all too well, as he cannonballs himself into the corner. I said, this has not been fair since moment 1 of this matchup. James attacking Apocalypse from behind. And now using every possible loophole he can find here in this matchup. Kick to the side of the head of the Apocalypse. James following it up with one of those kicks of his. This Michael James is just so cocky, so arrogant. Rising knee into the face of the Apocalypse as blood now streaming from the forehead of the original Apocalypse champion. And Michael James with an impressive submission there. You notice how fast James wrenched on that submission, and then before the Apocalypse could really even hear the referee asking if he wanted to submit, he relinquishes the submission. That is just the kind of ruthlessness that you can expect out of the envoy of violence, Michael James. Ooh! Coming across the ring with a kick to the side of the head of the Apocalypse now. James just abusing Apocalypse here. This match should have been over a while ago. James just enjoying the ability to hurt his opponents. Apocalypse getting back to his feet, and a ripcord from Michael James. Ripcord coming from Michael James. No! Oh! And there's a second one. Absolutely heinous what James has done to the Apocalypse here tonight. Finally, here's a cover, and that's going to do it. Michael James is your winner. I don't know how anyone can be proud of a victory like that, where you had the match won, and he pulled the Apocalypse shoulders off the mat and then just continued to beat on him after jumping him before the matchup. This is heinous. Apocalypse heading outside the ring. Michael James with the victory here tonight. And James doesn't look to be done with Apocalypse. Shot to the back of the Apocalypse and slamming his face into the side of the mat. Oh! And Apocalypse into the steel steps. James is just so proud of himself. Wait! There's the Archangel! Archangel's seen enough! There's the Archangel, the man that Michael James called out the other night on HKW's Facebook page. Archangel suplexing James. And now that one half of the tag team champions dropping James down with that reverse DDT of his. James fighting back to his feet, kick to the gut. Archangel has the arms hook. Broken wings to Michael James. Message being sent to the Death Club. From the standards of greatness, they will not be intimidated. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our second big triple threat match. Just a preview of this Sunday's Elimination Chamber, where 6 men will collide for the gold that is currently wrapped around Andre Splinter's waist. And he is heading out to the ring. Of course, Splinter, part of that new coalition with Michael James and Adam Duke. One would have to wonder what he thinks about what just transpired between Michael James and the Archangel. But Splinter's going to have to focus on this contest here tonight, as he's going to be facing off against Cameron Logan Lionhunter and Kareem Adams. And of course, Cameron Logan Lionhunter, as we mentioned earlier tonight, has a huge opportunity this coming Friday night when he takes on Terrell Jackson. Could the future end the undefeated streak? That is really the question on the minds of everyone in the locker room. You can already see he is prepped for it, wearing that t-shirt. Cameron has informed us he has already printed up over 10,000 of these t-shirts to give away and sell. Very confident is Cameron Logan Lionhunter, and receiving a good amount of fanfare and good luck from his fellow HKW superstars. This past week when we got the announcement, one of the biggest coming from longtime rival, the Archangel Brian Meade, saying, "We sure have our differences, but through all of our time together in the Untouchables, I always knew you had a lot in you. Time to make the future the here and now. Good luck. Hashtag end the streak." Could be a huge week for Cameron Logan Lionhunter, and it could all start here tonight with a victory in this triple threat match. Going to be very important for Cameron to make sure he has that momentum moving forward into HKW Friday Night Frenzy. Not going to be an easy task, as one half of the Kaiju Connection, the monster known as Kareem Adams, marching down towards the ring now to be the third man in this triple threat match. Of course, I want to remind you guys, there is no disqualification in these three-way dances, just like there will be no disqualification inside of the Elimination Chamber this Sunday. All 3 men in the ring. Hard to pick a favorite in this match. Whoa! Kareem Adams starting things off, going right after Cameron Logan Lionhunter. And Andre Splinter happy to head down to the floor. Kareem Adams trying to give chase, and that's going to find him. Catching a suplex from Andre Splinter. Splinter doing the same to Cameron Logan Lionhunter. And just like that, the HKW Internet Champion in control here on Wednesday night. Kareem Adams ducking the clothesline attempt and a crescent kick into the head of Andre Splinter now finds Kareem Adams in the driver's seat. Going to toss Cameron back into the ring. And here comes Splinter. Splinter catches another kick from Kareem Adams. It's just that kind of surprise that Kareem Adams is going to have to come up with this Sunday inside the Elimination Chamber if he wants to be successful. Meanwhile, Cameron Logan Lionhunter looking for a cover, and can't forget that HKW Internet Championship has found its way around the waist of Cameron Logan Lionhunter on more than one occasion. If there is one person that's going to be inside that chamber this Sunday, HKW Heatwave, that you have to give another advantage to besides Terrell Jackson, it's Cameron Logan Lionhunter. The only man that is going to be in the Elimination Chamber this Sunday who has stepped foot inside the chamber before. And here comes Cameron grabbing a hold of the Internet Champion, swinging neckbreaker, brings down Andre Splinter, and now a DDT to Kareem Adams. Here comes Splinter, and now it's Splinter's turn to land a DDT. And Kareem Adams finding the mark as he hits another one of those vicious kicks into the head of Andre Splinter. Kareem following it up with the suplex. Suplex from Kareem Adams. It's like getting suplexed off a building. The man is huge. Nevertheless, he has found his way down onto the outside. And Cameron Logan Lionhunter planting the HKW Internet Champion with a DDT. And Splinter going to have to roll down to the floor. The future looking very impressive here tonight. And one has to wonder, what will the future hold? And will the future be the here and now come Sunday or come Friday on Friday Night Frenzy against Terrell Jackson? Splinter getting out of the way of Cameron, but Cameron, like a man possessed, going after the HKW Internet Champion. And now Cameron getting caught from one of those vicious kicks from Kareem, and it's Kareem getting DDT'd at the hands of Andre Splinter. Kareem heading down to the floor, trying to get his wits back about him. And Splinter going to work now on Cameron Logan Lionhunter. Cameron fighting his way back. Cameron cutter to Splinter. Cameron cutter to Andre Splinter. Here's a cover. 1, 2, and in the nick of time, if you're Andre Splinter, Kareem Adams breaking up the pinfall attempt. Andre Splinter caught by Cameron, and now the Dragon Sleeper, but too close to the ropes. Again, Cameron looking for the cover on Splinter. And that's going to do it. Cameron Logan Lionhunter picking up a surprise win here tonight on HKW Wednesday night over the HKW Internet Champion. Cameron was on fire tonight.
And I'm still standing like I said up crutches. Ain't no way they gon' forget my name. I'm a legend, put new work.
And he certainly has momentum on his side heading into HKW Friday Night Frenzy. Congratulations to Cameron Logan Lionhunter And good luck against the streak 2 days from now. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Our six-man tag main event still to come. Next. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you once again, if you have not already, to slam down that subscribe button. Make sure that you are with us this coming Sunday for HKW Heatwave. And we are ready for our main event on their way down to the ring. Xander Shaw, Danny, and Ricky Brewington, the Brewington brothers, the Cash Corporation. Going to be in six-man tag team action tonight. And this Sunday, the Brewington brothers looking to recapture the HKW Tag Team Championships in a tables, ladders, and chairs match against Archangel Brian Mead and the great one Evan Jones, the Standards of Greatness. And of course, Xander Shaw going to go one-on-one with the HKW World Heavyweight Champion, Christopher Chaos. All of that going to go down this Sunday, HKW Heatwave. Cash Corporation certainly looks ready. And here come the Tag Team and World Heavyweight Champion. They are known as Forever. An impressive sight as gold wraps around the waist of all three men heading down to the ring. One has to wonder if that will still be the case after this Sunday at HKW Heatwave.
But thanks to all the haters, I know G4 pilots on a first name basis.
Christopher Chaos, I have to imagine, chomping at the bit for his chance to get his hands on Xander Shaw. Much in the same way the Standards of Greatness, looking to get some revenge on the Cash Corporation's Brewington brothers after the vicious assault last month at HKW Scars and Stripes. Danny Brewington getting a hold of Aaron Air Bronson, throwing him off the top of a semi-truck and then through the windshield of a car with a power bomb. Absolutely vicious assault by Danny Brewington. Of course, Christopher Chaos still bandaged up after the assault at the hands of Cameron Logan Lionhunter last month, leading into their HKW World Heavyweight Championship contest. Xander Shaw started things off here very strong. And Ricky Brewington low bridging Christopher Chaos, who lands hard on his back, and that's not going to help those injured ribs one bit. Referee trying to restrain Xander Shaw from coming out here. Oh! Dropping Chaos down. Sears your right hand. And now Chaos fighting back. Chaos with elbows into the face of Shaw. And a drop kick to the back of Xander Shaw. And the HKW World Heavyweight Champion looking to get something going here. Xander Shaw, reversal into a Russian leg sweep. Heading inside the ring, breaking the referee's 10 count. Smart move there by Xander Shaw. He's going to have to make sure that he does that same kind of thing this Sunday. He hopes to be successful in capturing the HKW World Heavyweight Championship from Christopher Chaos, and Chaos elevated high above Shaw. This can't be what Christopher Chaos wanted to see heading in to this 6-man tag team match here tonight. Hand wrapped around the throat of Chaos and driven down to the mat by Shaw. Angel and Evan Jones can do nothing but look on. Chaos grabbing a hold of Shaw now, and look at the strength on display by Christopher Chaos. Big vertical suplex, dropping Shaw down, and Chaos gaining control. And now Christopher Chaos gonna tag in longtime friend and sometimes rival, the Archangel Brian Mead. And Brian coming over the top of Chaos, body splash onto Shaw. Now Angel off the middle rope. Impressive moves by one half of the HKW Tag Team Champions, the Archangel Brian Mead. Russian leg sweep now by the Archangel, putting Shaw back down on the mat. And now Angel looking to lift Shaw up, but Shaw, wise to the tricks of Forever, going to tag in big Danny Brewington. And Brewington drop kicking the Archangel right in the chest. Incredible the amount of agility this big man has. Archangel grabbing a hold of the leg and bring down Brewington, following it up with a slam on Brewington's arm. Brewington leveling the Archangel here. Evan and Chaos reaching towards Brian Mead as he gets gorilla press slammed hard down to the mat. And now here's a roll up by Brewington, too close to the ropes. Angel easily able to grab hold and break up the pin attempt. Ricky Brewington getting the tag in now from his brother Danny. Angel into the ropes and back body drop to the Archangel. Archangel has been isolated now by the Cash Corporation. Danny Brewington getting the tag back in from his brother Ricky, and a boot to the side of the head, followed by a sidewalk side slam. And Angel diving into Christopher Chaos. And here comes Chaos. Chaos spearing through Danny Brewington. Lifting the knee into the gut once, twice, and Brewington is down. The bigger they come, the harder they fall. And Brewington just fell like a sack of stones. Brewington getting back to his feet now, grabbing a hold of Christopher Chaos and dropping the injured ribs across the shoulder is big bad Danny Brewington. And repeated clubbing blows to the back of Christopher Chaos, and now going to tag back in the man who will challenge Chaos for the HKW World Heavyweight Championship this weekend. The HKW Heatwave, Xander Shaw, the ex-assassin, the #1 contender to the gold. And a big right hand right into the face of Chaos there. And now Shaw, X-Breaker to the HKW World Heavyweight Champion. Here's a cover. 1, 2, and Chaos fighting the shoulder off the mat at 2. As Xander Shaw clears house here of Forever. Xander Shaw has one goal in his mind, and that is to take away the title from Christopher Chaos. Right hand to the face of Chaos. What does Shaw have planned here? Following Chaos up onto that top rope. And Chaos being taken down off the top rope with a huge superplex down to the floor. Shaw sliding back in. He seems pretty proud of himself. Christopher Chaos trying to get back to his feet. Danny Brewington getting the tag in. Everyone getting knocked down here. Referee, standards of greatness. Christopher Chaos on the outside. Chaos getting pummeled now by Danny Brewington. Brewington with Chaos into the corner. Chaos down to the floor once again. Archangel trying to come in behind Danny Brewington, but not fast enough. Brewington sliding underneath the bottom rope and a drop kick into the chest of Christopher Chaos. Following it up with a big Samoan drop. Chaos falling over 6 feet down to the floor, flat on those busted ribs of his. And he is a long way from where he wants to be. Xander Shaw trying to come out and get a hold of Chaos, who dives back into the ring and back into the waiting arms of Danny Brewington. More clubbing blows at the hands of Brewington. He's going to tag in Ricky, the technical expert, if you will, of the Cash Corporation. Wrenching down onto Christopher Chaos, but Chaos trying to fight his way back to his feet. But Brewington cutting Chaos off. Chaos desperately needs to make the tag, and he does. Here comes the Archangel. And the Archangel getting cut off by Ricky Brewington, but back into the face of Brewington, diving with the flying forearm, and instantly getting caught by Danny Brewington. Reversals back and forth here for the Archangel, giving it everything he has. Evan Jones desperately wanting the tag in from his partner. Angel fighting his way back into the ring and coming off the top rope, but getting nothing but air. And now Ricky Brewington has Angel in the corner, coming off the ropes. Super kick! Super kick! And could it be a third big super kick into the face of the Archangel, Brian Mead? Here's a cover by Ricky Brewington. 1, 2, and Evan Jones saving the well-being of his tag team partner there at the very last possible second. Brewington with Angel into the ropes now, lifting him up and dropping him down. Archangel with a double leg to Ricky Brewington, following it up with a leg drop. And this could be the Archangel's opportunity. DDT! Big DDT there from the Archangel, Brian Mead. And now Archangel, reverse DDT. Rocking the head of Ricky Brewington. Has him in his sight. Kick to the midsection. Broken wings. Broken wings to Ricky Brewington. Here's the cover. One. And quickly Xander Shaw into the ring to save his Cash Corporation tag team partner. And here comes Christopher Chaos going right after Xander Shaw. Ricky trying to come to the aid of Xander Shaw, grabbing a hold of Christopher Chaos and bring him into the ring the hard way now. Chaos, of course, not the legal man. Archangel is still trying to recover at ringside. Meanwhile, on the outside, Brewington family DDT. The HKW World Heavyweight Champion Christopher Chaos. Archangel grabbing a hold of Ricky Brewington now. Slamming Brewington into the corner and tossing him down to the mat. Angel now gonna bring in the great one, Evan Jones. And they have Brewington stacked and dropping Brewington with a modified Doomsday device. Shades of the Road Warriors there from the standards of greatness. Christopher Chaos finally recovering and making his way back up onto the ring apron. Ricky Brewington cutting the legs out from underneath of Evan Jones. Striking shots to Jones. Jones trying to create some separation, tossing Brewington into the corner. Evan Jones going to follow Brewington up onto the top turnbuckle. And superplexing him down center of the ring. And here's a cover. 1, 2, and only 2 as Ricky Brewington getting that shoulder up and escaping the pinfall attempt from Evan Jones. Big knee into the face of Ricky Brewington now. Brewington spiking the elbow into the head of Jones. Jones with the jawbreaker. Slipping behind Brewington, German suplex. Jones holding on for dear life. A second one. And the third German suplex to Ricky Brewington, who desperately running to his brother to make the tag. And he's able to get it in, but I don't think Evan Jones even cares who he's going after. 1 little Brewington, 3 little Brewington, 4. As Evan Jones picking up Big Danny Brewington and dropping him down across the knee. Now Gator roll on Danny Brewington. Xander Shaw can do nothing but look on. And finally, Danny Brewington landing a DDT to the head of the great one, Evan Jones. Jones blocking the shot, and Forever Slam out of nowhere on Danny Brewington. Here's a cover 1. And again, Xander Shaw in to make the save. And now Xander Shaw crossing the arms of the Archangel. X breaker to the Archangel as Christopher Chaos makes his way back into the ring off the tag from the great one, Evan Jones. Chaos stalking Brewington here, but Brewington wise to the tricks of Chaos. And once again dropping Chaos down to the broken ribs and going to get the tag into Xander Shaw. Shaw with Chaos dead center of the ring. Has him up on his shoulders. X marks the spot to Xander Shaw. The body of Christopher Chaos has been destroyed here. Here's a cover and Evan Jones making the save. And now Archangel with the boot up into the face of Shaw. Buying Chaos any amount of time that they can are the standards of greatness. Chaos trying to crawl back to his feet as the Archangel getting dispatched by Xander Shaw. Chaos grabbing a hold of Shaw. Knee up into the face of Xander Shaw. Snake Eyes. All 6 of these men. Such bitter feuds between them. All set to come to a head this Sunday. HKW Heatwave. And what a move there by Chaos. And the eye rake now by Xander Shaw. Xander Shaw using any tactic that he can find. And now small package on Christopher Chaos once again. Evan Jones there to make the save. And Chaos just absorbing a shot into the back from Xander Shaw. Clubbing blow by Ricky Brewington trying to get shot out of the arms of Chaos. And he gets leveled by Chaos. And now Chaos with a big right hand raining down into the face of Xander Shaw. Chaos going to tag back in the great one, Evan Jones. Jones stretching the neck of Shaw. And now turning his attention to the leg. Evan Jones knows about a million ways to hurt you. But didn't see that one coming. Xander Shaw. Kick to the side of the face of Evan Jones. Going to follow it up with an X-breaker. And here's a cover on Evan Jones. 1, 2, and Jones fighting out at 2. Keeping the hopes of forever alive here a little bit longer. And now getting taken over the top rope at the hands of the man who looks to become the new and next HKW World Heavyweight Champion, Xander Shaw. Chaos taken down off the ringside area. Now so is the Archangel. Evan Jones sliding into the ring and immediately cut off by the #1 contender, Xander Shaw. And Shaw dropping Evan Jones down there. X marks the spot to Evan Jones. 1, 2, And Jones somehow fighting out at 2. I can't believe it. Alexander Shaw can believe it. Seeming absolutely infuriated after Evan Jones kicking out. Of the X marks the spot. Can't even count the number of people that we have seen Xander Shaw put down with that move. Shaw reversal out of the corner of the Cash Corporation and back into his own corner. And here come the standards of greatness. Archangel on the middle turnbuckle, bringing down a shot onto the arm of Xander Shaw. DDT to Shaw. Archangel off the center turnbuckle, body splash into the back of Shaw. Shaw avoiding that shot, but Angel avoiding that one. Reverse DDT from the Archangel. Archangel with the huge reverse DDT coming in clutch there for forever. Incredible contest here tonight. And what is Evan Jones and Christopher Chaos thinking here? Well, Christopher Chaos thinking, I'm coming in the ring, getting the tag in. Oh! Christopher Chaos bringing Xander Shaw down hard. 1, 2, and just in the nick of time comes Danny Brewington in to make the save. I really thought that was it. Huge double team attack by Chaos and the Archangel, Brian Mead. Chaos unrelenting, whipping the head of Xander Shaw over there now. Now Chaos with Shaw in the corner. And Chaos ricocheting Shaw off the turnbuckle and into a German suplex from the Madman. Chaos now. Hand wrapped around the throat of Xander Shaw. Choke slam. Choke slam bringing down Xander Shaw. And here comes Danny Brewington. Gets cut off by Christopher Chaos, and our referee doing a good job here maintaining control. DDT from Christopher Chaos. Chaos very weary of the Cash Corporation. And this is something that he's going to need to be, not just in this match, but also come HKW Heatwave. Never going to know when a member of the Cash Corporation is going to come out. F5! F5 from Xander Shaw, and Archangel coming there to confront Danny Brewington, Ricky Brewington into the ring as well. The entire Cash Corporation here. Danny Brewington sneaking up behind Christopher Chaos. Xander Shaw with a shot to the knee of Chaos. And Chaos elevating Shaw over the top rope. Chaos gonna tag in Evan Jones as Xander Shaw tries to recover at ringside. Archangel, Evan Jones, and looked momentarily there like Christopher Chaos, all coming down to confront Xander Shaw. And Shaw catching the full Nelson slam at the hands of the world's heavyweight champion. Reversal by Shaw, and now gets cut off by the Archangel. The numbers game coming into effect here. Shaw slamming the elbow into the gut of the Archangel and gets chop blocked down by Evan Jones. Here comes Danny Brewington. Brewington trying to go after the Archangel, but Angel reversing into a body splash on Danny Brewington. This is a wild one to say the very least here. Referees count up to 9, and that's going to do it. Evan Jones could not make it back in the ring in time. This one's going to end in a dead draw. That's going to do it for us here tonight. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you this coming Sunday for HKW Heatwave. Don't miss HKW Friday Night Frenzy. Good night, everybody.
Here comes the, y'all